Overall settings, the podcast that differs.
So improve, so you got to prove yourself to yourself, and nobody else make a move when you play.
Overall settings, the podcast that differs.
The original king of the dance hall, Yellow Man. Yo, people, if you're on the live right now, share the live. Once again, we're having a little technical difficulty, so we could not have the man himself on camera, but his voice can be heard loud and clear. What did you say? Did you say something about getting married in the morning, Mr. Yellowman? Can you just make the people them hear your voice so them can know say you're live and direct on the live?
Zungo, 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 day.
The man is here. The man is here.
You have to welcome him.
Father Yellow, Father Yellow, Father
Original
Yellow.
king.
It's such a pleasure to have such an iconic figure like yourself and to be in your presence and to actually personally know you. You know, it's only right for me to start it off. And, you know, I just want to start it off with my little testimony. And then I'm going to, you know, turn it over to the other crew members because everybody's here is just bursting with excitement. I want to chat to the king.
Yes.
So my experience with the king as a young artist in Kingston, Jamaica, standing up outside of King Jammy's studio, which is a very illustrious studio, a very historic studio, a studio that not just any everybody can go into that studio. So I was very fortunate to have a direct link to go inside of that studio and go record a song. When I went to record that song, I was there, Mad Cabra was there, Leroy Gibbons was there, and I did not know that King Yellow was also there because I was vicing inside of an enclosed vicing room where it does not have a window, and Father Yellow can attest to that. It was like a padded room, and I couldn't see who was there. And when I proceeded to voice this song, I did it in one take, and when I came out, Father Jammies was overjoyed. Mad Cabra was giving me props. Leroy Gibbons say, yo, the song bad. And then all of a sudden, I see this figure walk into the room. And it was none of that than Yellowman.
King Yellow.
King Yellow.
King
And
Yellow.
there was King Jammies. And there was King Yellow. And there was a standoff about who was the real king. So when they got up and they proceeded to, I'm the king and I'm the king. And then Yellowman said, me hear a youth a sing a while ago. And me hear no say the song gone. And if me as the real king no say the song gone, the song nah gonna wet. So him say, play the song. And when him play the song, I was standing there shivering and scared and wondering, what the true king I gonna say no? And when the man goes up, broops and press play, not even 30 seconds into the song, him say, stop it. And I say, John, here it goes. And the man turn around and look at me and say, youth, that one you're gone. So that was my experience with King Yellow. And it's a pleasure to have you here on a platform that we have built for icons like yourself and the icons of tomorrow. You know what I say? So, welcome to the platform, Father Yellow. Welcome. Welcome.
Yeah, man. Respect.
So, I don't know. Everybody excited and want to talk to Yellow. So, I guess we can. It will be more formidable to let our in studio guest today is a gentleman by the name of Cleo's Young. He's an educator, a humanitarian like yourself, because you do whole heap of charity work out there. And he actually just adopted a little brother. So you can tell us, about the orphanage, and there's a lot of things where we can share on this particular interview because you span whole heap of generation and I'm general. So Cleo was young, see the king there.
So my story with you, my testimony. So I grew up in St. Thomas, Jamaica, and my grandmom grew me, right? So what happened, I've never seen my grandmom left the house to go to any type of dance until Yellowman, you were coming. I don't know if you remember it. It's called Chef CVO Restaurant.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so that was the only time I ever seen my grandmom came out to go to a dance. But here's the bad thing, because she was so excited to go see you perform, that she wasn't looking while she was crossing the road.
Oh wow.
So she got hit by a bicycle.
Oh wow.
It's a sad story, but looking at it, that you're such a person that when I tell you that's the only person that I look up to in life. And to see that she looked up to you in such a volume that she was willing to come out the house and was so excited to cross the street that she forgot to look up and down. And at that point, she got hit by a car. So there's a great respect that I have for you if you can get my grandmom to come out of the house just to come listen and see you live.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So give thanks for that.
You know? Yeah, man. It is thanks.
All right, so let's move on to the next.
Yes. Yellowman,
Yeah.
where is your lovely Rosie?
Yeah, man. Everybody.
Big up to Mommy
Yeah, man.
Rosie. You know what I'm saying?
Eh?
And she sit there with you through all the popularity and through all of the extremity and everything. My question to
Right.
you is, I know you passed all them things. Are you coming through all from the I would say like the early 70s coming through, and then they come to
Right.
80s, and in the
Right.
80s it was so brutal in Jamaica. And now we have like it's more like so it was really political at that time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And your music now was a trendsetter coming towards what was it, 81 election?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? How was it like to be an influencer in that time by writing the right kind of music to get the people's mind in tune in what and away from what was going on? You know, the starvation and all them something. Everything was short. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know, you have to make the people that feel good, feel hungry, and feel happy. So all we are going in the election, you know, they are just the people that they feel happy, and that is to the music, and to the people that right, you know?
Right. And the fact that you share this stage with so much different people, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
when you came out, Yellowman, you know what I'm saying? And do your thing. It was like nobody exists when we're Yellowman. In my opinion, nobody exists. Yellowman this, Yellowman that. You know what I'm saying? You barely could remember Bob
Yeah.
Marley when Yellowman come out. I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So what make you so enticing, still lit in this music industry?
yeah. First of all, I am a different guy.
Right?
They look different, they walk different,
Yeah.
they dress different, they talk different,
Right?
you know, everything was different.
Right.
The lyrics, the music,
Right?
everything different.
So that allow you to produce a different type of music.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but up to this day, you still are the real king.
King.
Yes.
Your whole nobody
Yeah,
can
man.
take that from
Nobody
you.
can
That
dethrone
is
you.
nobody can take that from you.
People fight for the king title.
True.
You have it.
Nobody can take
Yeah,
it.
King Yellow.
King.
yeah, man.
King Yellow, the man who
They
made
get
it,
down.
the man who made it possible for you to grace the platform today just stepped into the building, Mr. Sean Pendergrass.
Ah,
He's
Yeah.
here right now. He's here right now. You know, and them man and normally come out of their house, you know. So the same way you
They
make
get
clear,
down.
the same way you make clear his granny come out of the house,
Yeah.
you bring them out of the house. Sean is here. Sean is here right now, live and direct. You know, man say, you know,
Right.
and like me say, the money are really,
Come out of the house.
the money not come out of the house no at all. You know, so
Right.
In
Yeah.
mask up, so you don't know.
yeah, man. So before we get into the history, can we just talk a little bit about the Rudolph Pendergrass Foundation incorporated and your involvement with that, because that's a cause that overall settings has taken on, and we've put our little twist on it where we call the must to adjust, where we highlight the people that you guys are helping in Jamaica. So just tell us a little something about that, please. Yellow, you there?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah, I was saying, can you tell us a little something about the foundation and your affiliation with Sean and the Rudolph Pendergrass Foundation?
Yeah, well, you know, Sean is a good, Sean is a good guy. You know?
Okay.
When I meet Sean, is when I start to the humanitarian thing for the Tracy and Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, Sean come on board, and that was a good thing,
Right,
you know?
right, right, right. So have you always been the humanitarian type of person prior to meeting Sean? And if so, what inspired you to do that? Was it your own personal experience in life? I mean, I know coming from the orphanage and, being ridiculed as a child and, coming up, very tough, because it's hard to come up without appearance, You know what I mean? And then to be from place to place. So was your personal life experience a part of the inspiration that made you want to give back to the community and from which you came?
Well, you see, Tracy,
Mm-hmm.
I first watched the news on the television,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw we have the same cancer
Right.
that I have.
Oh, wow.
I
Wow.
did have.
Wow.
This little girl must be here.
Right.
Oh man.
So we have to take for her, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Right.
So we get big rock stone, we help
That's
with
right.
it. So big rock stone, top of Sean, you know?
Right.
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 So it was easy. It was easy for me to do
Right. 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 Right.
because I see cancer, you know? So let this little girl, I have to let you get
Yeah, man. That's honorable. That's honorable, King Yella. That is a very noble thing, and
Exactly.
yeah,
and trust me, but it's all about keeping blessings in rotation. That's why it was so easy for us to align ourselves with your cars,
Yeah.
and
yeah,
Sean's cars and Father Big Stone's cars, and because it's all about giving back. You know what I'm saying? It's all about making a difference. A lot of people aspire to change the world, but if you make a difference, a positive difference in one person's life, hence you've made a difference within the world. You know?
Exactly.
right,
Yeah, man.
right. It's all right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
For
So
real.
as Fika just said that, Yellowman,
Yeah,
may have someone in our studio. Him kind of come from the same background where
Yeah.
over here he was in the what is called a foster care. It's like the orphanage back in Jamaica, but it's
right,
called
right.
foster care here. And I would like you to give him a word of encouragement, and just being able for him to talk to a legend, because that's what he
Yeah,
wants to do. He wants to do music.
Right.
So I brought
right,
him out tonight. I didn't know that you were gonna be on the settings, but
Right.
right,
it's no mistake. So I just want you to talk to him for a little and just encourage him because he's going down the same path and he's coming from the same background.
right. When, when,
A little 15-year-old Hanif, and he's an aspiring
when
rapper. He's an aspiring rapper.
Yeah, my listen.
Yeah, man, I'm
Yeah.
right in front of man.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
All right.
How you doing?
Yeah, man. Respect, my brother. You already go now. You already go now, my brother.
My name
Yeah,
basically, I don't know. I love music. I like I
yeah,
just try to express myself through music because I know it's something I really love. And it's one thing that makes me comfortable. So yeah.
what you say?
Huh?
Yeah, I would connect that about so
Yeah,
you're
you
hard
move
to
close
hear
to
it.
the mic.
Hello.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Basically, I was saying like I express myself through music. I love like music, and it's what make me comfortable. So
yeah,
even when I'm like upset, like I'm sad, like I try to everything I try to do, I try to express it through music.
yeah. When you get, when you're there on the right track, you know, but all you have to do, just don't give up. Just don't give up because I I used to turn away. People used to turn me away
Right.
from studios, every studio, but I never give up.
Right. Right. Right.
You know, I never give up. So you have to just keep doing what you're doing
Yeah.
because what you're doing is positive. So
Right.
you have to keep doing what you're doing.
Right.
And someday, you're gonna make it.
Yeah.
You're
Right.
gonna be a star.
Wow. You
Thank
hear
you.
that thing, yellow man?
And you got that from a legend. So from
Yes.
from one legend to a future
Future
legend.
legend.
Right.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, Father Yellow, for the words of encouragement, you know?
Real.
Yeah, man.
For real, man. Love that, man. But
Yeah,
some people just are join the light more and big them up. Fearless bookings lag on before you even come in the room and them say, Fearless checking in. Big up yourself, King Yellow. Years of good music. Dancehall King is an aspiring artist hailing out of St. Anne. We'd have him last night and him burn up the live, you know. Then you have Caption
yeah,
Entertainment and then basically say, King Yellow. Paulette Ray, that I'm a good friend, Carissa. She said, big up King Yellowman. Overall settings, of course. Yellow District, I say, up. Mermaid settings, overall settings. Welcome,
Yellow
Yellowman,
man.
to the world. Yeah, man.
yeah,
Word.
man.
Father Yellow.
Respect.
Yeah, man, for real, man. You try and try and try, but you don't know the technical aspect of it is not for everybody. So, you know, the people them are going to get to see you doing, okay? You soon forward
Yeah,
and,
man.
and we are going to do this again. You understand me? We are going to do this
Yeah, man. We
again.
have to.
Mm-hmm.
We have to do it.
Yeah, man, for
We
real,
have to do
man.
it again.
Yeah, man, it's only right. It's only right. For the fans, you know, for the platform, for the culture. Erica
Yeah,
Yeah.
settings.
So
yeah,
the King Yellow man, like always feel like, I hate to say like that coming from the top and then getting another person level to where you now become a humanitarian, helping out in the community. You know what I'm saying? I'm working for a cause to build up people who are like, less fortunate. Like how does it feel?
well, it's feel good enough.
Right?
It's feel good. I'm feel comfortable because
Oh,
you did it at the same position.
right.
It's because you have a woman said, who feels it,
Knows
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 it.
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 Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Real talk, man.
yeah, man.
Never
Mm-hmm.
forget where
The
you
big,
come from.
yeah, man. The big truth, you know.
To be such an iconic figure, Father Yellow, to be able to touch so many people, transcend so many different generations of
Yeah.
music and still be relevant and skanking and dancing and just so jovial. Um, explain to me, because you always struck me to be as colossal of a figure as you are. You still
Yeah.
have a balance of humility and all of that. I never really see you
Right.
bossy or another aspect that but you just always strike me as a very humble person.
Humble.
So how? Because a lot of people don't have that balance. You have like me. As an artist, one of my things was one of my Achilles, I should say, was that I was the type of person who shied away from the spotlight. I never really like it. You know, if it's like me know that God bestowed a talent upon me, and now 30 years later, because I started at the age of 17, when I didn't understand like why my career wasn't going in the direction that it should have been. Now, 30 years later, I have found my calling, which is this platform. And to be sitting here talking to an icon and something that me and my friends came up with is such an
Right.
honor. So like from those humble beginnings, from the orphanage to the spotlight to the grand stage to ultimately not being a self-proclaimed king, but an ordained king.
Right.
How does that feel, and how was that transition, and how do you remain so humble with all of the accolades that come behind it? Because truth be told, you're coming from in Bob Marley's day.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. When when we're grateful, first of all, you have to know where you're coming from.
Right,
To
Mm.
know where you're going.
right,
Exactly.
right,
Understand?
right.
And I put in the work. You know,
Hmm.
Yeah.
I do it the dancehall. Bob Marley do it for reggae.
Yeah, man.
Right. Right.
Rita.
Right.
And a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know that me is the one who influenced hip hop and hip hop artists.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course,
Yeah.
A lot
For
of
real.
people don't know that.
of
Yeah.
course.
Mm.
Run
Also.
DMC,
Run DMC.
Wow,
LL Cool
Yes.
J,
Yes.
wow,
Yes.
wow,
Puff Daddy,
wow, wow,
people like Ice Cube,
wow.
KRS-One,
Yeah, man.
Yes. Yes.
Definitely.
Naughty by Nature,
All right. I knew that.
You know
Tu-
these people?
Yeah,
Tupac,
Wow.
Tupac.
yeah, I know him.
Okay.
and people like Biggie Small,
Biggie Smalls, of course, of Jamaican
and many,
heritage.
many more.
Hmm.
I remember Biggie Small don't work with CIC.
Right,
Right.
Remember the joke, my melody,
right.
grab your dick if you love me.
Yeah. 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 Yes. Yes.
Acho, zungo, zungo,
Yes.
zungo, zungo, say.
Yeah.
Yeah, acho, acho, acho,
And
acho.
also there's a question bleeding in my heart from before you even get on the mic. Your daughter, I saw her performing. You brought her on stage. She
Yeah,
bad.
man.
She
Yeah,
bad.
man.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'm saying like you think she wants to be like really, really a superstar like her daddy? Cause she have it in her.
yeah,
It's in her genes.
right.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah.
So, what keep you active nowadays, Yellowman?
When, we do a lot of live streaming,
A lot of what?
live streaming.
Okay.
oh.
Okay, so
Huh?
you're up on the Zoom and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
All right. It's very, very relevant.
I me do, I'm do a lot of running.
Hmm.
Look
A
fit,
lot of
man.
running.
Okay.
Up in the hill.
Okay.
So if you watch my performance, you know we run up and down on the
Big
stage
time.
Hmm.
and jump up and down, you know.
Yeah.
But Yellowman, how
And I
tall are
don't,
you?
eh?
How tall are you?
Like shock,
Pardon?
like shock.
No,
Like shock.
like, oh, okay. Wow, that's tall.
Shaquille O'Neal.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I realized you play different instrument. Like what is your favorite instrument to play?
You know, they tell you the truth, you know. None of the instruments you see in the video,
Uh-huh.
they, they can't play them.
Check.
Oh wow, you do a good improv though. You do a good job.
But,
Oh.
yeah, but I'm not produce the video.
Wow,
Okay.
beautiful.
And you put in the idea, you know?
Oh, okay,
Mm.
love it.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this question. I know there's a lot of accolades that comes behind your name, right?
Yeah.
Have there ever been anything that you ever regretted in the industry? That
When
could
we
be
do,
that could be something that someone now that's coming up would look at and say, "Hey, I could learn from this."
yeah, but you know that they do modeling too, right?
You did what?
Modeling.
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 Cool.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Ah, where? Jaja.
Yeah, man.
Jaja. Jaja.
We do modeling.
Mm.
And we do stand-up comedy too.
Stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we do that too. Yeah.
What?
Something new to it.
What? Am I gonna give you some a skit, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
This is a overall
Okay.
setting.
Yes, man. No,
Yeah,
you give them a story, but they never know.
right,
You walk in a prison oval one night and do a show.
right.
And when you left the show going, everybody follow you. Remember that show there?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Ev-
You remember when they call up one DJ
yes.
and everybody come up there.
Everybody. True man, real talk.
And the stage roughed up.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Remember that show, the man. Me, and the biggest
Pick up something about this now. Pick up.
biggest dance.
Mm.
Yellow.
Yeah,
Rootsman promotion. What's one of your biggest promotion in Jamaica? In prison.
no,
In prison over?
no, that was one of the biggest dance.
Oh, that's the biggest
Biggest
dance.
dance.
The
Yes.
biggest dance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But me laugh and remember when I do the show and leave prison Oval, every man walk out behind you.
I chew, man.
Yes, yes.
Where
Yeah,
were they
man.
going with
Yes.
you?
And
Yeah,
the
man.
powers, and the powers.
That's
Are the
right.
powers.
Exactly.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah, man.
yeah, man.
So, do you have any artists that's under you now?
Careful.
Careful.
Wow.
No. All right. Yeah, all right. Let me rephrase that.
Big Sam.
Did you-
Understood it?
Do you have any artists that you have mentored?
You mean like produce?
Like right now, you have any artists that you're working with to bring them out?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Not right now.
Okay.
Just for that.
Okay. So you're just working with your daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I want to take time out on this thing, yeah. Mr. Clears, you know, say he's a great guy, and that's up, man. Overall settings. Big up Capture and Entertainment, King Yellow. Paulette
Yes.
Ray. Overall settings,
Yeah.
King Yellow. Stacey Merms out there. We have Dice Skirt. Up. Cherise. Tamilson. King Yellowman. Live. Like, subscribe, and share upon the live. The great King. One King of dance.
Overall.
Yeah, man. Overall
Overall
settings.
settings.
One King of dancehall. I would say one king, we mean one king. Well, I mean, every guy can call himself king, you know. Yellowman, crown king. We don't have to response for your next guy. One king, we say. And our overall settings this. Forward,
Overall setup.
Mr. Yellowman, do your thing. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So what do you see so you say your model, your stand-up comedian, you was already given the king of the music itself. What do you see
Yes.
yourself doing after that?
Well, they're trying going to up, you know.
Oh,
Wow.
Mm,
Wow.
what type? Like theater or in the movie session?
Movie.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's a good look because it's one thing I noticed within the whole music business. I noticed that you exercise. I would think you do it every day.
No, talk louder.
Your exercise daily venture. I noticed that you're a regular guy who always exercise. That keep you going.
Say it again.
You're always exercising, as I noticed. The last video I watched, you was running when you do a little skit for somebody there on top of the hill. Exercise thing is
Yeah.
is a daily thing for you. Uh, Yellowman, you there?
Yeah, man, me there, but me not hear you good. Me not
Hold
hear
on.
you good.
Hold on. Let me adjust this thing properly. It in? Turn up the sticker, man. Hold on. Speaker. Okay, pop. Serious with that?
Good.
Check.
We're
Good.
good.
You hear me?
Yellowman?
Yellow. So, all right. It's on his line, yeah. Yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Some little difficulty out there, but we're back on
Good.
now. Yeah, you're loud and clear now.
Yeah, can I hear you? Can I hear you?
Yeah, man. Sound proper. Yep. I'm saying your exercise method that you do every day is a daily thing where you do. You just get up and you exercise every day.
Well, every morning,
Okay. Got you now. Got you.
every morning, we run up and down the hill.
Right.
Yeah. Every morning.
Because I noticed every show that you have performed on for the past 10, 12,
Yes.
15 years, it's like an
Yes.
energetic show where you don't show off your thing because you go on from a long time, you love. Whatever you do, you show off and dominate. Because a man can show off, but if you're not dominate, it's not good enough. But you show off and you do it.
Right. That's the reason why I just said you can't put that crow on a floor
Right.
and expect it to behave like a king.
Right.
Mm.
Right.
We always be a flow.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn this. Yes. Yellowman, I've been with you from James Avenue. And when I said James Avenue, you must be familiar. So
Music Avenue.
yeah, man, that's where I come from with you,
Music Avenue.
Yeah. Music avenue. And that's where me I come from with you, because I am a man from that path. And Jack Ruby, I remember the days when you was the guy that anybody could said hi to. But I remember when you used to say hi with Yellow. Oh, I yellow that, you know. You ventured great into the dancehall scene as this man of a different color, which you call yourself Yellowman. We have Purple Man. And when you come out as Yellowman, it's like you was an American Michael Jackson. Don't say nothing, you know. Yellow. Me see people come on your show, and when you come out, people faint. How you do that?
Maybe I the vaccine.
You don't get no vaccine them time, son. Music vaccine, because this is something that I experienced, younger people. Yellowman dominated Europe, Africa, the whole world. If you call Yellowman name all over the world, Yellowman been in Philadelphia so many times. A lot of black people haven't even get the chance to see him. But he would be on Lancaster Avenue in the music room somewhere up there, because he is so requested in Philadelphia. And a lot of people wonder, oh, not hear from Yellow. Yellow come to Philadelphia so often, where me know through my follow the streamline of the music. And he would be right next door to you, and you not even know. But it wouldn't be black people watching him. It would be other colors.
Caucasians, African, Chinese, the world.
Yes.
Yellowman is definitely universal.
Yes, and you can confess this on the platforms, and allow me to tell.
True.
Thank you very much, sir.
Father Yellow, what we love to do with this platform is give the opportunity to people who probably wouldn't normally get to talk to icons. The opportunity to talk to icons. Right now we have a gentleman here who's been a fan over many years, hailing from Spanish Town.
Yes.
Mr. Danny
Worm.
Danny Worm would love to ask you
yes, sir.
a question or a few.
You cannot smoke on the platform, Mr. Danny.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, man. See him there. Mr. Danny Worm, see him there.
Yeah, man.
Yo.
Yeah, man. I'm happy.
Danny Worm, yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear me, Danny Worm?
Yeah, man.
Don't make the bird them see you.
King of the dancehall, gentle people. Crown king of the dancehall. One king of the dancehall. We're speaking live with Jamaica with the great king, Yellowman. One king of the dancehall. No other king.
The man tell Danny Worm don't make the bird them see him.
Yo, king. Yellow.
I tell you.
Well, you know, come on.
Yeah.
We need a drum roll, you know.
Yeah, for real.
Yo.
Yeah, we not even know that. Yeah, Yellowman, you are.
No, man, yeah, Fathead used to come on Rival, man. When Fathead lived on a Rival, man.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, Fathead.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
And watch this now. The biggest show me I tell you, so me see you put on at the Rootsman promotion. You remember the dance there?
Which one are they?
Rootsman promotion, man.
Well, in a Rivali?
No, don't have Prison Oval.
Okay.
Prison Oval. Okay, Prison Oval.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. True.
Well on. You remember the dance where you're there over the you call it over the center over site and service, and you walk from out of your dance. But I forgot how it sound.
and go over prison over. And when I go over prison over and walk out, everyone come walk out with you. You know what?
I true, man.
Yeah, man. But Danny Worm,
I true.
a lot of people doesn't even know that Mandeville carry a skate lad, you know. Yeah, man. Mandeville carry a skate lad, and Yellowman was in Skateland one night.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
remember.
Yellowman is the first man I see wear one chain with 5 different rows on it, you know.
Wow.
Yellowman is the first artist. Because as a matter of fact, I'm gonna put this together. Yellowman and Josie Will show Jamaican artists to wear jewel.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
True.
Thank you very much, sir. Josie Will and Winston Foster show Jamaican artists how to.
Yeah, but guess what?
Yes, sir.
But why that you're in the way out, man?
You know what? I don't know.
Yeah, Yellow.
I
Yellow, you turn it to the comedy show. You turn it to the comedy show for real.
Yellow not easy, you know. But Yellowman is the first man. Yellowman.
I'm gonna take your tea.
Yes, Yellowman. King Yellowman teach Jamaican artists how to dress.
Yeah.
On a stage. Perform on a stage. Because Yellowman wasn't only a DJ, no, he was a performer.
Yeah.
And he was so creative when it comes from somewhere. We didn't even know where it means. Zongo, zongo, go, zongo, zeng. Gungo, zongo, go, zongo, zeng. Jump it up, me say jump it. Don't cut me no yellow. Jump, sure. Come here, DJ. Do your thing, son. All right, do your thing, son. Talk your thing. Are the king we're talking to? Yeah, man.
King Yellow. Question.
Yes, sir. Right. Yeah, man.
You're full of joke, you know.
Oh, yeah.
King Yellow, question for you. A very serious question. Very, very serious question. Turn more and turn up his scheme, you know. Are you opposed to other artists who have called themselves King? Are you opposed to other artists who have went on to call themselves the king of the dancehall?
Self-proclaim.
No, wait, you know. No, go tell you the truth. To some artists who call themselves
Yeah.
to me is a freedom of speech.
True. Exactly.
One king and a yellow man.
A one king. One king.
Yeah.
Because if you as long as you know, as long as you know that is all right.
Right.
When you say from here, that's not good up with the people.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
That means that
Very, very, very disrespectful. And when I want to think Yellowman I come say some things through him want to say some things. When you crown and get a title, means the title is for the man who is titled. Not entitled, you know. Title.
Yeah, man.
So
yeah.
When I want a guy go around and because you do 20 years in a dance hall and you do good, you come talk about me at this and me at that. Nothing wrong if you want, nothing wrong if you want to call yourself king, you know, but not disrespect. Just respect who was before you, who make you who you is, and who make us who we there so today can chat. And we have to respect ourselves, road boy. We're not business when a man wants to say. Because it's all the one thing, them all good thing out in the yellow, been stand them, you know. Who him for dead? You come kill me. I don't really care. What else you can do?
Yeah, because
what you can do?
Yeah, because it's in them, so it's why no to one great.
Yeah, man.
And that is why no.
Yeah.
And as you say, And as you say, ungratefulness, Father Yellow, and we're talking about, some of the self-proclaimed kings.
Yeah,
I'm not throwing no word there or nothing, cause the man they do what them do. But when you say ungratefulness, it brings me to the controversy surrounding. No, yeah, hear me now? Yeah, hear me now?
Yellow.
Father. Well, I know, it just dropped down, so.
Hello, yeah.
Father Yellow, yeah, hear me now?
No, you're sounding like a police.
Yeah, hear me?
Check.
Sound like a police.
Check.
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, hear him?
Yeah, man. I proceed. I proceed on the topic that Fico is saying. When you go out there and say one Bob Marley, when you say Bob Marley is one Bob Marley, when you say Yellowman is one Yellowman, when you go out there and say Bonnie Livingston is one Bonnie Livingston, one, yeah, we have to respect each other.
Respect is essential, but that's why I wanted to. Jaja,
Fico, want your mic. Fico, want your microphone. Yellow, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
Yeah, you
man.
hear me too? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Fico, want your microphone. Fix your microphone, Fico.
Father Yellow, you hear me? King Yellow.
Yes.
You hear me now? Okay, all right. What I was saying is, as you say, you rise and you said a word called ungratefulness. And we were speaking on other people who decided to title themselves as the king. What I wanted to speak on is a controversy that arose last year in regards to your hit single, Zungazeng. An artist who also calls himself the king of the dancehall redid that song without your consent. Can you tell us a little about that, please?
All right. Well, you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
All right. You are going with that too. Remember, being the man is not here.
Miguel.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, man. We are here, yeah, man.
All right. With all of that. First of all, if it's not the real being the man.
Yes, Rasta.
Seriously.
Yes.
The real being the man is in England.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
How we get a name there? We get a name there because
Strike Ali.
Yeah, Money Lee.
God bless crew.
Yeah, do an album with the real being the man in a England. Of course, the fear being the man picture. But the album.
With the man name.
With the real being the man.
Rastafari.
Wow.
Music.
Rastafari.
Oh, it gets to be a being the man.
Wow.
I remember him is a man. Everything went to is a what you call it? Everything went to
Yeah.
is yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Loud and clear, man. Talk your talk. Yellow. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, man. Loud and
clear. Go ahead, King. King, speak your thing, because I shouldn't even mention Yellowman on the show. I shouldn't mention Winston. I should mention at all times King of the dancehall. One king of the dancehall. King Yellowman every time. Go ahead and shout. We're here loud and clear with your son. Go ahead. Yellow.
Yeah, yeah, you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know about the fear being the man.
Right.
Being the man. Everything being the man do.
Yes.
The fear being the man. It's an eye.
Wow.
It's our attention.
Yes.
It always need attention.
Yes. Yes.
Remember
Yes.
when chicken gun that virus they come out,
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Yeah.
it tell lie. Say him up chicken gun.
Yeah.
Me remember that.
That
Right.
was an eye team.
Right.
I remember,
Dengue fever.
yeah, I remember when it might be over.
Yeah.
When it come over.
Danny, you cannot smoke on the set. I'm hearing loud and clear, King Yellow. Go ahead, man. We're hearing loud and clear what you read, and we just have a character look at brother say if him ever put a smoke up at this thing, we smoke him up. Go ahead and do your thing.
All right. You remember when you get the over?
Yes, the red one.
Right.
Yes.
You remember turn it over?
Yes.
You remember him turn it over purpose?
Yes, he did. Couldn't afford it.
Because he want attention.
Attention. Yes.
And remember, recently, in getting in problem with the law,
Yes.
by violating the curfew,
Right.
Yeah.
that is under the attention.
Yes.
Wait
True.
Attention him there, look.
That is attention.
Yeah. Because
And let me go further.
yes.
Let me go further. You remember when his mother dead?
Yeah.
The other day.
In fear, the fear.
Fake the fiend.
That is our attention.
Yes, that's attention. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Wow.
So
And you remember, recently though, remember he did not deal with Crystal,
Yeah.
the politician woman.
right.
Exactly.
And you know him come out and start saying, if I know nothing no more,
Right.
Right.
that is attention.
That's an
Attention. Wow.
Yellow.
And remember when Mandela come out,
yes.
Yo, King.
remember when Mandela come out,
Yes. When you get a boo there.
you remember them people about steel?
Yes, man, I forget about it.
But your green arm over there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and them chew him out.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was attention.
That is attention.
Chacha.
I'm under that.
Is that attention seeker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you and being a man social distance long time.
Yeah.
Long
Yeah. I remember when they go, remember him go ride, he go bring the DHL.
Yeah.
Watch
Attention again.
That attention.
Yeah.
Jaja.
Yo, brother.
Jaja.
Right.
Everything we do
It's
Yes.
for attention.
is attention.
Yeah.
So you come back a friend bounty again is the next attention.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah,
Yeah,
I Maybe I see them more than two.
Yeah. You never know. We don't know. Attention.
Remember the walking here?
Yes.
That is our thing.
Boy, you know what me I get from that conversation, Yellow? Between you and Beanie, there is
Attention.
some tension.
Attention.
Yeah. Some tension about some tension about.
Big up on yourself out there. No matter what.
King Yellow is on the live.
Yes, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, and this is the last time we are going to do it, because the man thing span from way back in the Bob Marley days come right up till now. The
That's
man
what I
still
said,
relevant.
Fico, I never get a chance to talk to the king of reggae. I never get to talk to the king of pop. But I am talking to the king of dance.
Yellow.
Yeah.
King.
Yeah.
What are the king?
May I hear you?
Yeah.
What you say, brother?
You know how to talk, General.
May I say, why heal up a bridging, you know the bridging, Earthman.
Earthman.
Yeah.
It get big yet?
Earthman is a bridging, man. We are talking
Yeah.
Yellow's a comedian, you know. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, man, you know the man from long time, man. We have to, man. Yeah, the man.
Yeah, man.
Spanish tongue, man, Rivali man and thing, man.
Yeah, man. Remember the thing that said he was a comedian, you know, stand-up comedy.
Right, exactly. Not get the joke. That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the one, and you know what, Yellow, you're one of the greatest comedian, cause the brother here is about 6 feet, almost I got 7 feet tall, and I want that over him head.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But Yellow and everything, we have to go back into the Sean Pendergrass Foundation again one more time, because you know, great youths.
Yeah.
No, well,
Yes.
You know, it's enough man thinks the Yellowman was just a slack DJ. No, man, I tell you, the Yellowman, the man was full of culture.
Yellow was a great DJ.
All arounder.
Yeah.
The man that icon.
Yo, the man, I think
Yeah, man.
One of them dance. When Yellowman go there and start chat some culture, man.
Yeah, man. Yellowman come show.
The way them have looking at myself. No, yo.
You know what? I'm gonna go out there again one more time for the middle, you know, who really up on this platform of it. Yellowman is not one of the greatest DJ, the only one out of Jamaica, dancehall king. Yellowman is the man who go out there and show DJ how to make money, how them can collect money, how you can look, how things expensive when
one of the first reggae artists to have a major recording contract in America.
The second artist to drive a BMW.
All right.
And when Yellowman gained that BMW, he did an advertisement for himself. Nobody on the platform so can't even tell me what that was. I mean, why Yellowman said nothing, you know, come here say it. Yellowman did a song and he was contributed with $1 million Jamaican dollar in those days on a BMW. I didn't read it up. It's something that I know for myself.
So,
Mr. Fast, am I lying, sir?
No, you know they're not the court.
So, without further adjourn, through the people that don't know them around, they don't want to hear. Yellowman come up with a song back in the days when he used to go to school and he used to get all up a beat. I would like a hot dog with what? Grace tomato ketchup. Grace give my BMW $1 million. Am I lying, sir?
You are in the court.
Thank you very much, sir.
Father Yellow.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'm a young, well, I'm not so young again, but I'm a lot younger than a lot of the people here on the panel are obviously you. And I was dubbed, my name is Fico, but I was dubbed El Fico when I took on a music career. It's so funny that a lot of people will see me. Me attack as some man way older than me. When them hear say, my name El Fico, they mistake me for El Figo Barker. So, me see all a man where 10-year, 20-year older than me, I say, yo, me a listen you from me a youth, you know. And me I say, brother, you're old enough to be my father. So, tell us a little bit about Volcano sound, if you can, if you remember that sound.
Well, yeah, man. Volcano, that sound was made by
John.
Henry Lord.
Sin.
You know, R.I.P.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. to John R.I.P. to Father Dos as well from Exodus, you know. R.I.P. to Yvonne Sterling. R.I.P. to Sister Charmian. R.I.P. to Butch Stewart and all of the people that we've lost this year, you know.
Yeah, but near never do well at the funeral.
Well, all right, here we are going. I'm going to tell you this. We know Lady Ann. You know Lady Ann long before me. Me and Lady Ann are family members. Lady Ann is Lady Ann, and I feel like you know what she did. She felt like was representative of Charmin. She basically was singing a gospel song, and in the midst of her singing the gospel song, she said, if my friend was here, she would sing, Me's a girl I come from country. And the place was very receptive to it. But then she proceeded to say, leave me calamity and a sheep and tea in the church. And some people received it well. Some people said that the church was not a place for her to say that. Her defense was, I did not say, take out my calamity out of my panty. I said, leave it in there. And she said, calamity is something that is good. And, you know, that was her defense. But we know that she's always been a very controversial figure. But one thing
My opinion about that. The church shouldn't be part of that because
Exactly.
because no, you know the reason why they say that because a lot of women go to the church and wear panty
Exactly.
and you would get pastor wife.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, Father Yellow, most of the hypocrite them when me ever come across in my life, and in our church me meet them.
I don't believe that.
No, man, I tell you, I say me not talk about. Remember, say every man journey different, you know. Me say most of the me and you have that conversation already. Father Yellow is on the live. We can have it off the ear, or we can have it on hard talk. You know, see, so you know, Father Yellow is going to forward back on the platform when he forwards to America, so the people can see his face. We're not gonna have listen, me, man. We're not turn this in a religious conversation. What do you mean? My hand not upon you, my arm upon you. No, leave me alone.
Yellow.
No, you know what me go do?
Yes.
Yeah.
When we come next month,
Yeah.
I'm here to God now go to the platform.
All right.
No, it's not that joke. I mean,
What you say? Where you are the it?
Sean Day, I know. So it's a must.
Hold on. When say you on the it with him?
Yeah.
What you say? You're forward.
Yeah, man. When we come next month.
Yeah, your daughter. All right.
Wow.
Sean, if you want, we make a chat go up the film, you know. We can do that, or we can do the live stream any way you want to do it.
I'd rather be there. I want to sit beside the king.
All right, no problem. No problem.
Me rather sit alongside of the king. I want king, me I sit alongside of him. King Yellow. Yes, Rastafari. My brother.
Yeah, man. Father Yellow.
Yeah, man.
Before we end the live, cause like I said, we're there for a little while.
Yes.
And it was an honor to have you on the platform. But I have another personal testament to give. And you talked about this earlier, and it brings us right back to the Rudolph Pendergrass Foundation Incorporated that you have aligned yourself with.
Yes.
That we have created something called the Must to Adjust that surrounds this. We most recently had Kielan Dowdy, the young lady that was beaten almost to death.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we most recently had our mother on the platform.
Yeah.
You know, and we put that under the Must to Adjust umbrella.
Yes.
And Sean Pendergrass is a man we inspire we to do that.
Big Stone, big up yourself. I'm see you pick up the king,
Yeah,
you
man.
know.
So
Little Lenny, Richie Stevenson.
my test. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, do some, man, please. Yeah. Yeah, man. But when me that say my personal testament, may you talk about it on the phone earlier, but me would have love to talk it over the ear because, like me say, even though you're a man where exemplify greatness, you're the king, the one true king of the dancehall.
Yes.
Not self-proclaimed but ordained king.
Ready
The title was bestowed upon you.
Yeah, man.
You know, see. Yeah, man. So, outside of the personal experience that I had with you in King Jammy's studio, I can remember when you forward to America and you were doing a show that Jamaican Dave was on, and prior to the show, you were in Ja Freedom studio. And while you were in Ja Freedom studio, me did forward come up there with my little daughter to do some dub work, and at the time she was about 7 or 8 years old, and she was stricken with leukemia, which is a form of cancer of and the bone. And when Father Yellow embraced my daughter, and them go some room ram and them mash up the works with the dub works where him did I do. Me take my little mask and when me I go through the door, you know, say Father Yellow pop out sitting way bigger than when me get for my dub work and give me daughter. And when him do that, today when him there, my daughter is 27 years old, cancer free. Them tell her say she would never be able to bear her own child. And right now my grandson is a 4-year-old healthy little boy. And to this day when him there, that little girl still remember, what's that man name who gave me that money at the studio?
Yeah.
Father Yellow.
King Yellow, man. Yeah, man.
King Yellow.
Yeah, man.
Icon.
Yeah, man.
And for that, even outside of all of the accolades, even outside of the king title, you were a dominant force in my life on more than one occasion. And for that, my general respect and love and honor always.
Yeah, man. You them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yes, man.
Yeah, man. Everybody I got there with upon my general. I welcome you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. For real, man.
Yeah, you them. Yes, Rasta.
We say, we will drive. Yo, you know what the man said, Miguel?
Yes.
The man said, all if we drive, come film him with forward, the man there.
Rastafari.
See, we have a man with, we have a youth with just volunteering service, Sean there, the whole of it there.
Yeah, man.
So nothing wrong. All if I fly, you want to fly, we find where I meet.
Yeah, man. I grew up, come see Yellowman living good, and until today, he's still living good.
Yeah.
He was that kind-hearted person from day one, never
Yeah,
fussy.
man.
But whenever I'm coming, dominate. And Yellowman come through the good days when Yellowman could talk a lyrics, Fathead could talk a lyrics, Peter Mitchell could have taught the same lyrics, and no form of animosity. It was just a good thing.
Yeah, man.
Listen to Joseph Whale, Admiral Bailey, the all them come on the line. And it was one love. And them youth and nowadays, oh, the man in my style, the man in my this, man in my that. Yellowman have a reason to say, Zungo Zeng is a brand. And anybody can jump on it. And someone for doing themselves to go do nothing and just come off a king thing. Because one king. I will be see king I don't know, they even not do. And the king can go sit down and relax on him pension right now. No, one, two, no. But he might do it same way.
Well, you have a little off the ear tension and go on in the father yellow car. Everybody there have volunteer them service to forward come for you. Scully Garage said them will reach anytime you're ready.
Fearless bookings.
You have car service all about.
Yeah, man.
Are you look at you that way up on the live last night? Fearless, man. Yeah, man.
Fearless settings. Yeah, big man. Up King Yellowman.
Yeah, man. Big up King Yellowman.
Cherise Tomlinson.
So, Father Yellow,
King Yellow,
if there's anything where you would like to say to your fans, you know what I mean, before, you know, we end the live and remember, you know, we are forward back with the original live, you know.
Yes, man.
We are forward back with the original live.
That is a must.
And you know history already created, you know, just by having your ear, but to have someone as enormous and as iconic forward to the studio and sit alongside of we, that alone I go put you in our whole another region. Yeah, man. I mean, I appreciate that, my general.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate that. Yeah, man.
I know Sean your link, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Sean your link, so we know say your contact can't go nowhere, which I'd say you're a family of this platform right now. And it's a whole settings, and we say the cars is a must. And we have to do what we have to do for got you in life, road boy, because we never know which part we're going to end up. Yellowman, for you to be coming from where you coming from to know, I have to give you utmost respect. I don't wear a hat, but I will lift the glory. I will lift the glory of the Most High and pray that your abundance blessing would flow entirely for the rest of your life. You live for this cause, and I am proud of myself and the overall settings to be talking to the king of dancehall.
Yeah, man.
Every time.
The epitome.
Every time.
The epitome. And one thing I can tell you, Father Yellow, you've already been dubbed the king, but anybody will forward on a platform here becomes an honorary settings member.
Yeah.
So when I refer to you respectfully, I will refer to you from now on as King Yellowman settings.
Yeah, man. Yellowman, before we go, I'm gonna ask you to do. I don't want a dub plate. I'm gonna see that jingle from you, and all me want you to say overall settings zongo zongo zeng. Overall settings zongo zongo zeng. Kusong peng.
Make him say it, no man.
Yeah, like the man.
They're begging.
We know what to do, man.
Like you want to sing out the world, man. Like you want to sing out the world catalog.
Yeah, bad comedian, you know, Yellow.
Give him it, Father Yellow.
Zongo, zeng. You hear it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, hear it, man. Go ahead.
You know what? You see what me come then?
Yeah.
You're gonna do it too.
All right, no problem. You know what
happened? I love your high hopes, and Yellowman is always in high hopes and great. Streaming live out to Jamaica Jungle people, we're all here, and over the overall settings, thing good and nice, and we're there. King Yellowman on the line. Yellow, we'll link in a them Joe time there, and on behalf of the overall settings, and behalf of everybody out there, Sean Pendergrass Foundation is in the building. King Yellow.
He made it possible.
Yeah, man. Danny Worm there. It's a blessing every time, son. And we will
Shot Bass. Queen of After Dark.
Shot, man. Scully. Danny Worm there. See him with
Danny Bird. Watch out for
Danny
the
Bird. Yes.
Danny Worm. Watch out for the
Danny Bird. Yeah, man. Love you, sir. We'll link up again here, sir.
Yeah, man. Respect Father Yellow.
Long live the king, man. Long live
the king. Long live the king.
Yeah, man.
King Yellowman.
Yes.
Yo, King. King.
All right.
Shana talk to you. What on there?
Yeah.
Yo.
Sean.
Yeah, man. May I say,
Sean.
we will link up here.
Yeah, but Sean.
I'm not hear you.
Company with Marie. You know?
Yeah, man. You're good, man.
Right there, you know. What if I right there, yellow? What if I right there?
Yo, you don't have to worry yourself, man. Everything blessed, man.
You're not going to the airport, man.
What if I right there, father yellow? Man, say, man, they are fight for come for your brother. One love me, General. The King Yellow.
I'm out to chill for a while, so we will touch base. If I'm not sure you little more tomorrow, we'll link up in the morning. We are with regular chat,
right,
you know?
Yeah, man.
King of the control.
King Yellow.
One king.
Kiss me each morning.